way you work it. I like the way you work it. I like the way you.
My name is Camacho, and I am calling you right now to ask you a question. Are you ready, Carl, for the question?
Definitely, I am.
No. So, what type of lesson interests you the most, and how do you prefer learning it? Is it through visual, auditory, or kinesthetic, and why?
So the three that you mentioned, I believe I belong to the bodily kinesthetic because I am a sporty person, and when you say sporty person, it involves our body to move, and it definitely helps me to create a platform which I can manage myself in creating exercise and workout, and it helps me to be better.
Thank you. Thank you for the time. So, I am Julian Camacho, and I am here to conduct an interview or to ask you some question. But before all, may I know your name? Can you introduce yourself for me, please?
Hi, Julian. I am Janine Ibagdon.
So here's a question for you. What type of lesson interests you the most, and how do you prefer learning it? Is it through visual, auditory, or kinesthetic, and why? So, visual is kana ganing koan, like maka-learn ka by kana seeing things, touching colors, then auditory kay listening, gani maka-learn ka through listening, and kinesthetic are more on physical kana you learn things by touching it, gani ate. So, unsa man kate, you can speak Bisaya ra if you want.
For me, uh, in visual, every time I saw a lot of things and kanang bagos ako ang paminaw or ako ang mata, akong makita, then makahuna-huna ko og kanang like something research about it and have and gain some idea from stuck sa kung
Sige te, thank you. Salamat sa time. I am Julian Camacho, and I am here. I'm calling you right now to ask you a question. And kana ready na ba ka pangutan? So, what type of lesson interests you the most, and how do you prefer learning it? Is it through visual, auditory, or kinesthetic, and why?
What type of lesson?
Interests you the most, and how do you prefer learning it?
I like subjects regarding literature, and I like learning them through visual and auditory learning methods.
Sige, thank you, Win. Thank you sa time. So, I am Julian Camacho, and I am calling you because I want to interview you or ask you a question, but may I, your, may I know your name, please?
Okay, my name is Christian Jericho Cesaro.
So, here's the question, Christian. What type of lesson interests you the most, and how do you prefer learning it? Is it audio, visual, or kinesthetic, and why?
Okay, thank you for that question. One of the lesson that I'm interested with is PE, or what we call physical education, and the learning technique that I'm using is kinesthetic because for me, based on my experience, it is better to learn the activity by in order in order performing the activity. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. So, my name is Julian Camacho, and I am calling you right now to ask you a question. So, can you please state your name?
Okay, good evening. I am Jeremy Sukahal.
So, here's a question, Jara. Kana, what type of lesson interests you the most, and how do you prefer learning it? Is it through visual, auditory, or kinesthetic, and why?
So in my 13 years, thir- in my almost 13 years of studying, mukha lagi siya mo echo.
Ambot, sige, balik daw.
I-mute na yung mic.
Kana, mute na.
Wala na ako madung. Yeah. So in my almost 13 years of studying, I've met, heard, and learned a lot of lessons. But since I am now a first year college student and taking up the course Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, of course, accounting subjects and accounting lessons will interest me the most. And I prefer visual and auditory ways in learning it because I believe when these two combine or work together, everything will happen effectively. And the learnings or the knowledge that I will gain from this, I will consider it as my asset. Every time I'll take up the process or the step by step process before I'll have my future work. So one of these processes is to, of course, pass my higher accounting subjects and pass the board exam that I will take in the near future to become a certified public accountant. And those are my perspectives about this lesson.
Thank you, Jura, sa pag-answer. Salamat.
Okay.
Bye.